Have you ever wondered what goes into those perfectly shaped Pringles chips? The various flavors, the irresistible taste. There's just so much that goes into the making of your favorite chips. Imagine a factory bustling with machinery, where raw ingredients are transformed into snack time favorites. Each step carries a hint of mastery. From when the dough is mixed to when the chips are stacked in cans, everything is done with precision, leaving you to ponder, how do they get that perfect crunch? Let's peep in to see what goes on behind the factory walls and how it all started. Did you know that Pringles chips differ significantly from the traditional potato chips we all know and love, even though they contain potato ingredients? What sets these uniquely shaped chips apart from their more conventional counterparts? As you continue watching, you'll uncover the fascinating details behind their distinctive characteristics. For now, let's look at the remarkable history behind this chip. Pringles is a distinctive American brand of potato-based snacks recognized for their unique stackable shape and texture. Originally introduced by Procter & Gamble in 1968 under the name Pringles Newfangled Potato Chips, they are classified as extruded snacks due to the innovative manufacturing process used to create them. The inception of Pringles dates back to 1956 when Procter & Gamble tasked chemist Frederick J. Barr with the challenge of developing a new variety of potato chips. This initiative aimed to resolve widespread consumer complaints regarding traditional chips, specifically their tendency to be broken, excessively greasy, and stale, not to mention the frustrating presence of excess air in the packaging. Over 2 years, Barr crafted a unique solution in saddle-shaped chips from specially prepared fried dough. His innovation didn't stop there. He also opted for an eye-catching tubular can to serve as the packaging, effectively preserving the integrity of the chips. The distinct shape of Pringles chips, mathematically identified as a hyperbolic paraboloid, was crafted for aesthetic and functional purposes. Despite his groundbreaking design and packaging ideas, Bauer struggled to create a flavor profile that met consumer expectations. This led to his reassignment to another project before the chips could be perfected. In the mid-1960s, a pioneering researcher at Procter & Gamble, Alexander Lipa from Montgomery, Ohio, picked up where fellow innovator Frederick Bauer left off in his quest to create the perfect snack. Lipa refined the original recipe and enhanced the flavor profile, making the iconic chip more appealing to the taste buds. While Bauer conceptualized the unique shape of the Pringles chip, an iconic design that distinguishes it from traditional potato chips, Lipa secured his name on the patent for this innovative snack. Gene Wolfe, a talented mechanical engineer and acclaimed author of science fiction and fantasy literature, was integral in engineering the machine that cooks these innovative chips. The first foray into these uniquely shaped snacks market occurred in 1968 when Procter & Gamble launched Pringles in Indiana. A significant moment in advertising history came on October 3, 1968, when a local newspaper in Evansville, Indiana, featured an advertisement proclaiming the arrival of Pringle potato chips, proudly stating they were new at Kroger. This marked the beginning of a gradual distribution process that would make Pringles a beloved snack nationwide. By 1975, Pringles were accessible throughout most of the United States, and a mere 16 years later, in 1991, they had journeyed beyond American borders, reaching international markets and delighting snack lovers worldwide. The origins of the product name Pringles are shrouded in various fascinating theories. One prominent theory centers around Mark Pringle, who made a significant mark in the food industry by filing a U.S. patent on March 5, 1937. This patent, titled Method and Apparatus for Processing Potatoes, delves into techniques for enhancing potato processing. Notably, Procter & Gamble later referenced Pringle's work in their quest to secure a patent to improve the flavor profile of dehydrated processed potatoes. Another interesting hypothesis suggests a more personal connection. It is said that 2 advertising employees from Procter lived on Pringle Drive in Finneytown, and the catchy name seemed to resonate well with the concept of potato chips. Additionally, a theory claims that the name Pringles was plucked from the pages of a Cincinnati telephone directory, lending a casual yet relatable touch to the branding. Some sources suggest that the name was whimsically chosen out of a hat, emphasizing a family name appeal and the charm of everyday familiarity. Initially, the snack was launched under the longer moniker Pringles Newfangled Potato Chips. However, this title sparked contention within the industry, as rival snack manufacturers argued that Pringles did not conform to the conventional definition of a potato chip. Instead of being created by slicing whole potatoes, Pringles were crafted from a unique potato-based dough. Consequently, the U.S. Food and Substance Administration weighed in on the debate, and in 1975, they ruled that Pringles could use the term chip in their branding only when framed within the phrase, potato chips made from dried potatoes. Confronted with such a cumbersome and unappealing designation, Pringles ultimately renamed their product Potato Crisps, thus sidestepping the regulatory hurdles while still appealing to snack lovers everywhere. In July 2008, the London High Court became the stage for a pivotal legal battle involving Procter & Gamble and its iconic product, Pringles. The case hinged on the classification of Pringles as crisps, the British term for what Americans call potato chips. Despite the packaging labeling them as potato crisps, P&G's legal team successfully contended that Pringles should not be categorized as such. Their argument was based on the fact that these snacks contained only 42% potato content, coupled with the unique non-natural shape that Pringles are known for. This landmark ruling overturned a prior decision made by the United Kingdom's Value-Added Tax and Duties Tribunal, which had classified Pringles as crisps and consequently exempted the company from paying the then standard 17.5% VAT applicable to potato crisps and other potato-derived snacks. However, this was not the final chapter in the legal saga. The Court of Appeal reversed the initial ruling in May 2009. Still, a spokesperson for P&G maintained that the company had been proactive in paying the VAT and had no outstanding tax liabilities. In April 2011, P&G announced a monumental $2.35 billion agreement to sell the Pringles brand to Diamond Foods, a California-based snack producer. This acquisition was set to more than triple the size of Diamond's snack business and was viewed as a significant move within the industry. However, the deal became mired in complications, leading to year-long delays primarily due to discrepancies in Diamond's financial accounts, ultimately causing the agreement to collapse in February 2012. The saga took a decisive turn on May 31, 2012, when Kellogg's officially acquired Pringles for an impressive $2.69 billion in a strategic bid to bolster its presence in the international snacks market. This acquisition positioned Kellogg's as the second largest snack company globally, highlighting the brand's significant value and market potential. The narrative continued to evolve, and in 2024, Kellanova, the parent company of Kellogg's, reached an agreement to be acquired by Mars Inc., further reshaping the landscape of snack food giants. Pringles established a global presence with 5 production facilities strategically located worldwide as of 2015. These factories include one in Jackson, Tennessee, nestled in the heart of the United States, and another in Mechelen, Belgium, known for its rich history and central location in Europe. The manufacturing footprint also extends to Johor, Malaysia, where the factory takes advantage of the region's thriving industrial landscape. In Poland, the city of Kutno hosts another facility, contributing to the brand's European operations. Lastly, nestled on the country's southeastern coast, the Pringles factory in Fujian, China, plays a vital role in serving the Asian market. At this point, let's examine the unique ingredients that distinguish Pringles chips from their competitors. You may be surprised to discover that some of these components are not the typical ones you might expect in a potato chip. Pringles are a popular snack known for their unique shape and crunch, containing approximately 42% potato content. The remaining 58% comprise wheat starch and various flours, such as corn and rice. This mix is combined with vegetable oils, an emulsifier, salt, and an array of seasonings that flavor each chip. In addition to the main ingredients, Pringles can contain various other components, enhancing their taste and texture. Sweeteners like maltodextrin and dextrose may be included, along with flavor enhancers such as monosodium glutamate, disodium inosinate, and disodium guanylate. Other unknown ingredients are sodium caseinate, modified food starch, monoglycerides, diglycerides, and autolyzed yeast extracts. The flavor profiles are further enriched with natural and artificial flavorings and additional ingredients like malted barley flour, wheat bran, dried black beans, sour cream, and cheddar cheese. Each variety of Pringles boasts its unique blend of these ingredients, catering to a wide range of taste preferences. Beyond the classic offerings, Pringles has expanded its lineup to include several tortilla and multi-grain varieties. These versions substitute some base starch components for corn flour, rice, wheat bran, black beans, and barley flour, creating new textures and flavors distinct from traditional potato chips. In the early 1990s, a special edition known as Corn Pringles was introduced. They came in an eye-catching black canister adorned with whimsical cartoon images of corn. This unique chip had a flavor and texture reminiscent of corn chips. Another variant, Rice Pringles, was available in the UK but has since been discontinued, leaving behind a legacy of innovative snack choices. Now that we have explored the key ingredients for creating Pringles chips, let's examine the captivating manufacturing process behind these iconic snacks. What truly distinguishes Pringles from other potato chips on the market? Keep watching as we delve into the world of Pringles and uncover the variety of flavors that now tantalize taste buds everywhere. From their unique shape to their distinct crunch, you'll discover what makes Pringles a favorite among snack enthusiasts. What are the step-by-step guides for making Pringles chips in the factory? Let us quickly consider these steps. Step 1. They combine a delicate blend of dried potato flakes and cornstarch to prepare the dough in a mixing bowl. Gradually, they incorporate water and vegetable oils, blending the ingredients with care. As they mix, they add in a pinch of salt and any desired flavorings, enhancing the taste profile of the dough. By kneading the mixture, it transforms into a smooth, pliable consistency, ready for the next steps in the culinary creation. Step 2. The dough is expertly rolled out into a delicate, uniform sheet with the help of precision rollers. This careful process guarantees the chips achieve their distinctive thin and irresistibly crispy texture. Following this, a rotary cutter skillfully stamps out the classic oval shape of Pringles from the dough sheet, creating perfectly formed chips. Any remaining excess dough is not wasted. It is recycled and reintroduced into the production process, ensuring efficiency and minimizing waste. Step 3. The shaped pieces of dough are carefully arranged onto specially designed curved molds that shape the iconic saddle-like form of Pringles, which resembles a hyperbolic paraboloid. These molds continuously glide along a conveyor belt, ensuring a smooth and efficient production process. Step 4. The uniquely shaped chips are gently fed into a series of sizzling hot oil fryers, where they are transformed into crispy delicacies in a matter of seconds. As the bubbling oil works its magic, the chips reach the perfect golden brown hue, enhancing their appetizing appeal. Once removed from the fryers, they are swiftly dried and cooled in a controlled environment, ensuring their delightful crunch remains intact and their delicate structure is preserved. Step 5. After perfectly cooked, they are transported through a gently revolving tumbling drum or a smooth conveyor belt. As they move along, a delightful array of seasoning powders, such as tangy sour cream and smoky barbecue, is meticulously sprinkled over them, ensuring that each chip is evenly coated in a burst of flavor. Step 6. The vibrant golden chips are meticulously arranged into neat, uniform piles, their identical shape allowing them to nestle perfectly against one another. With a gentle glide, these stacks are carefully tucked into the iconic Pringles cans, designed to protect delicate snacks. Each can is securely sealed with a layer of shiny foil, followed by a snug plastic lid that preserves its crispness and freshness. Once sealed, the cans are adorned with colorful labels and expertly packed, ready to embark on their journey to eager snackers everywhere. So what sets Pringles chips apart from conventional potato chips? Let's find out. Unlike conventional potato chips, which are crafted from fresh, unprocessed potatoes, Pringles take a distinct route in their production. Instead of using slices of raw potatoes, they employ dried potato flakes as their primary ingredient. This is not just a trivial difference. It fundamentally alters the entire manufacturing process, resulting in a unique appearance, flavor, and texture compared to traditional chips. Traditional potato chips are typically made by carefully slicing fresh potatoes into thin, even pieces, ranging from approximately 0.035 to 0.070 inches thick. In contrast, Pringles begins with dehydrated potatoes ground into fine granules. This powdered mixture is then meticulously sifted to eliminate any larger bits that might disrupt the uniformity of the final product. Once this refined blend is achieved, other ingredients are added to enhance flavor and crunch. As a result, Pringles are far from the typical potato chip experience. They offer a distinctively smooth, stackable form that sets them apart in taste and texture, creating a truly unique snack. Creating Pringles begins with a unique combination of granulated potato powder, carefully blended with oil and water, and a meticulously guarded top-secret mixture. This meticulous blend coalesces into a creamy, potato-infused paste. According to the ingredient list proudly displayed on the Pringles can, the secret mixture includes corn flour, cornstarch, rice flour, maltodextrin, mono and diglycerides, salt, and wheat starch, each contributing to the chip's distinct texture and flavor. Once the paste reaches the perfect thickness, it is gently poured through a funnel onto a conveyor belt. Here it is expertly spread into an ultra-thin sheet before it undergoes an intricate cutting process. Machines skillfully carve out oval-shaped slices affectionately referred to as dough valves by the factory workers, adding a touch of charm to the production line. Pringles contain precisely fewer potatoes, and the form in which these potatoes are utilized plays a crucial role in shaping the marketing narrative of the product. This distinction became particularly clear when Pringles attempted to navigate the perception of being a junk food in the UK. The brand emphasized that its recipe incorporates more alternative ingredients than traditional potato chip brands, consisting solely of fried potato slices. Once the dough for Pringles is expertly flattened, it is meticulously cut into small, uniform pieces. A specialized machine transforms each delicate, soft-cut piece into a distinct saddle shape. This innovative process ensures that every Pringles crisp bears the same iconic form and size, a testament to the precision of advanced technology. This level of uniformity allows the crisps to be perfectly stacked, reminiscent of a neatly organized collection of folded clothes that Marie Kondo would admire. Such attention to detail was precisely what the team at Procter & Gamble envisioned when they embarked on the journey to create Pringles. They were determined to develop a kind of potato chip that defied traditional expectations, one that would remain fresh and avoid the dreaded staleness and greasiness after the can was opened, and one that would withstand the rigors of travel without crumbling into a sad pile of fragments at the bottom of the bag. Interestingly, Pringles' architectural form isn't just theoretical, it can be seen in stunning structures like the London Velodrome and the Scandinavium Arena in Sweden. Beyond its architectural significance, the clever design of the saddle shape is also believed to contribute to the extra crunchiness that makes Pringles so delightful to bite into. Manufacturing traditional potato chips involves a meticulous sequence of steps, each crucial to achieving the desired texture and flavor. It begins with peeling the potatoes and thoroughly washing them to remove dirt and impurities. Next, the potatoes are sliced and washed once more to eliminate excess starch, which can lead to a brittle and less flavorful chip during frying. After that, the slices must be dried carefully to prepare them for frying. In stark contrast, Pringles offers a unique approach that departs from this traditional method. The dough used for Pringles is crafted from dried potato granules, which significantly alters the moisture content. Instead of the extensive preparation of whole potatoes, the dough is shaped into uniform slices that fit into a saddle-shaped mold. These dough slices then travel through a thin layer of hot oil, allowing them to cook for 15 seconds. For Frito-Lay's offerings, this rapid frying time is remarkably less than the 3 minutes required to fry better-made potato chips. The reason for this quick process lies in the moisture content of the Pringles dough. It starts with a considerably lower moisture level than whole potatoes, which typically contain 80% to 85% water and 15% to 20% carbohydrates. Consequently, while traditional chips significantly reduce moisture, dropping from around 80% to just 2%, Pringles crisps are engineered to retain their distinct characteristics with minimal frying time. Once the chips are expertly fried within their bespoke molds, they are meticulously dried to eliminate any lingering excess oil. Following this, the crispy chips glide along a carefully designed conveyor belt, where a light sprinkling of seasoning transforms them, in a departure from traditional chip making, where products are typically tossed in a barrel to achieve an even coating. The innovative creators of Pringles have opted for a unique approach. Only the top side of each chip is seasoned in the factory, leaving the underside unseasoned. A representative from Pringles shared an interesting insight with The Sun, revealing, "Many people think that Pringles are seasoned on both sides. Only the top side gets a sprinkling of seasoning in the factory. This distinctive method creates a curious phenomenon. When the chips are layered in their iconic can, some seasoning transfers to the adjacent chips, resulting in a delightful but slightly inconsistent flavor distribution, and this unconventional manufacturing technique suggests a specific way to enjoy these beloved chips." A flavor expert, Melissa Kyle, advised enthusiasts on the best method to savor Pringles while speaking with Food Network. "We recommend placing the chip on your tongue like a saddle," she explained. "The primary reason is that we want you to experience the salted side first." She urges chip lovers to focus on the satisfying crunch as they indulge, encouraging them to chew thoroughly and inhale some air to appreciate these iconic snacks' rich combined flavors fully. Once the Pringles chips have been expertly seasoned, they travel along a slow-moving conveyor belt, preparing for the next crucial step, stacking. This moment marks the beginning of what has become synonymous with the Pringles brand, its distinctive packaging. Each chip is meticulously portioned and placed into iconic tubes, then sealed with a sturdy metallic bottom, ensuring freshness. Each tube undergoes rigorous quality testing before being labeled and dispatched, unfolding in approximately 20 minutes. Frederick Bauer's Pringles design elegantly eliminated the frustrating crinkle of traditional polymer bags, replacing it with a sleek paperboard tube lined with aluminum foil and topped with a secure plastic lid. This packaging design has remained unchanged since Bauer's creative inception in the 1960s. His admiration for his invention was so profound that he requested to have his ashes interred in one of the iconic tubes, a poignant wish his children honored. If you're wondering which flavor reflected this legacy, it was the classic Pringles original, forever encapsulated in that beloved packaging. When discussing the Pringles cans, one cannot overlook their environmental drawbacks. These iconic containers, shiny metallic bottom caps, sturdy paperboard bodies, and colorful plastic lids pose a significant challenge for recycling efforts. Their composition makes it difficult for consumers to dispose of them properly in an eco-friendly manner. Acknowledging this issue, Kellogg's, the parent company of the Pringles brand, initiated a promising venture in late 2020, launching trials of fully recyclable cans in the UK. By 2024, a notable advancement was made with the introduction of an innovative all-cardboard tube in England, a change aimed at reducing the ecological footprint of these beloved chips. In the bustling Pringles factory, every crisp undergoes an intensive quality assurance process. As highlighted in an insightful episode of Unwrapped, it's astounding to learn that as many as 7 million meticulous checks can be conducted yearly. Flavor experts meticulously sample chips at various production stages, ensuring each bite meets the brand's high standards. While the role of a chip taster may sound like a delightful dream job for snack enthusiasts, it is accompanied by considerable responsibility to maintain the integrity and quality of Pringles. At the onset of the manufacturing process, each ingredient undergoes meticulous scrutiny at the company's state-of-the-art laboratory to ensure it adheres to the highest quality standards. Sample testing occurs at various stages throughout production, but the final assessment holds paramount importance. In a ritual that underscores the commitment to excellence, a skilled flavor expert randomly selects filled Pringles tubes and transports them to a specialized testing room designed for this critical evaluation. And this testing space is illuminated with a soft red light, carefully chosen to obscure the chip's colors. This intentional dimming eliminates any bias from preconceived notions about attributes such as undercooking, overcooking, or seasoning levels. Within this unique environment, the flavor experts engage in a sensory examination, taking deliberate bites from multiple tubes of chips. They meticulously assess each chip for vital characteristics, including seasoning balance, texture, and saltiness. The stakes are high. If a single chip from the batch does not meet the established criteria, the consequences are severe. The entire production run is discarded, demonstrating the uncompromising standard of quality that defines these beloved snacks. A significant shift occurred in 2012 when Pringles chips was sold to Kellogg's, marking a new chapter in its history. Following the acquisition, Pringles headquarters found a new home in the picturesque city of Battle Creek, Michigan, a location now synonymous with the brand. While Pringles has several manufacturing plants where the stacked chips are produced, the magic of flavor experimentation unfolds within the creative walls of Battle Creek. Initially, Pringles' journey began with the classic salted chip, but today, the brand boasts an astonishing lineup of over 100 unique flavors. Among these are some whimsical options that push the boundaries of conventional snacking, such as white chocolate peppermint, seaweed, and prawn cocktails. Yet, even amidst these adventurous offerings, perennial favorites like sour cream and onion, BBQ, and cheddar cheese remain ever popular among loyal fans. Flavor expert Jay Henry shared with Thrillist the meticulous process behind developing these taste sensations. There will sometimes be flavors we work on for years, like our babies, only to have them die an unceremonious death. Each flavor is crafted in a collaborative effort between two skilled individuals who dedicate themselves to experimenting with various powders in pursuit of the perfect taste. This intricate process often spans several years before a new flavor is approved and made into production. It highlights the commitment to quality and creativity that defines the Pringles brand. After gaining insight into the meticulous process of producing Pringles at a factory and what sets them apart, you might wonder how to create these delicious snacks in your kitchen. Fortunately, the process is quite straightforward. Let me guide you through the steps to make your homemade version of Pringles, ensuring you can enjoy them fresh and tailored to your taste. You start by peeling the potatoes and chopping them into small, even cubes for easier blending. Bring a pot of salted water to a gentle boil and add the potato cubes, cooking until tender. Once soft, drain them in a colander and let them cool completely. After this, place the cooked potatoes into a food processor. Pulse them until they achieve a creamy, smooth consistency, adding a splash of water if the mixture feels too thick. Next, sprinkle in some cornstarch along with a small pinch of salt. Blend the ingredients again, watching as they come together to create a soft, pliable dough that's easy to work with. Gently knead the dough on a floured surface, making it smooth and elastic without overworking it. Once it reaches the desired consistency, take a rolling pin or a pasta roller and carefully roll the dough out to an impressive thinness, aiming for a texture that will yield a delightful crispiness when baked. To create uniform circles, use a round cookie cutter or an appropriately sized lid, pressing down firmly to cut through the dough and produce perfectly shaped rounds for your recipe. Gently drape each dough circle over a rounded surface, such as the handle of a wooden spoon, to form the iconic Pringles curve that gives them their distinct shape. Heat a generous amount of oil in a deep pan over medium heat, allowing it to reach the perfect temperature for frying. Carefully lower the potato chips into the oil, watching as they sizzle and transform into a delightful golden hue, becoming irresistibly crispy. Once they reach that ideal texture, use a slotted spoon to remove them from the hot oil and place them on a layer of paper towels, which will soak up any excess grease and ensure they remain light and crunchy. Alternatively, if you prefer a healthier option, preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 degrees Celsius. While the oven warms, arrange the dough circles on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper, ensuring they have enough space to expand. Slide the baking sheet into the oven and let them bake for about 10 to 12 minutes, keeping a close eye on it until it turns a beautiful golden color and obtains that satisfying crispiness. When you are done cooking, gently sprinkle a generous amount of salt to enhance the flavors. Try tossing them with your favorite seasoning powders for a delightful twist on standard chips. Consider using rich cheese dust, smoky paprika, tangy barbecue rub, or the savory sour cream and onion blend for a delicious flavor. Having discovered the process behind creating your delicious Pringles-style chips, are you inspired to try them? We'd love to hear your thoughts. What other food products would you like us to explore and feature next? Share your ideas in the comments below. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Before you go, explore the other exciting videos available on your screen.